Hello folks and welcome to today's vlog. We are out and about on the road. In fact, more people have seen us stand on this spot than any other spot in the universe. Because this is the spot that over 1 million people have seen us stand on before. Because this is where we came the first time when we got Andy back to school in September, wasn't it? We came to this car park. We're here for two reasons. Reason number one, we've just been to a child in need meeting at Andy's school. Reason number two, we're about to go and see my brother and his new baby, and they live near here. But we've not been to their new house yet. They've only moved in a couple of months ago, and because I'm not really a sociable person, we haven't been to their new house yet, so I don't actually know where they live. So they're meeting us here because it's just down the road from where we've just been.
Your brother's coming and taking us to their house. They're not bringing their baby.
Yeah. Oh, that would have been even better, because then I quite like...
Hold it to the sun.
Yeah, I quite like not knowing where people live. I've still never been in Sheepdog's house that he's lived in for 2 years.
But you know where he lives?
Yeah, it troubles me. So child in need meeting was, it was a fairly standard one really. I think it'll be the last one on the 6-week schedule that we're currently on, because everybody involved in it is far less concerned about Andy than we have been pretty much ever before, I think.
I wasn't concerned before.
There's always been concerns.
No, but I wasn't...
We got him a social worker for a reason.
No, I mean, I'm not concerned about his weight, because
no, I'm just talking general concerns.
Yeah.
In general, everyone's far less concerned than they've ever been before. His weight is back up to where it's supposed to be. He's eating a more varied diet than he ever has before. He's attending school full time. He's going to his respite care when he needs to go there. He's being more cooperative thanks to the medication and the compression vests, and just in general, as you've seen in these vlogs over the last couple of months, everything is on an upward trajectory at the moment. So it was just a really positive meeting. The general message was keep doing what we're doing. We need to chase up a dentist's appointment because he hasn't been to the dentist for like 8 months now. So that's one thing we do need to chase up. Where?
In that white car.
He has a white car? Since when's he had a white car?
That's your brother.
Well, my brother's here. We'll pick this up again later. It looks like he's driving around the car park aimlessly looking for us. There's a tiny baby.
Tiny baby. Oh.
Well, believe it or not, I was trying to get your face out of the frame and focus on the tiny baby.
I see.
For a second, you were holding the baby. When we came down the stairs and heard
I'm holding
the baby, we were like,
I'm holding my baby.
Dad, hold the baby. The vlogger want to see.
He can't hold the baby.
See? Even he says I can't hold the baby. I'm forbidden.
She's so cute.
And let's face it, just tell people I am holding the baby, send that picture out, we're fine.
True.
no one will know.
Yeah, exactly. We're back home. I will talk to you more about the child in need meeting later, but for now I am busy for the rest of the day. I've just had a very interesting phone call for an hour or so. More on that to come later on, not today. It's early stages, chatting to someone about a potential project thing, but it was interesting. Just done that YouTuber thing that people do, haven't they? Something fun's just happened, but I can't tell you about it yet. Sorry, but before I get on with the rest of my work for the day, the package that didn't come yesterday from Mandy has arrived. I assume that's the package. So we're going to open said package up. So, big, I mean it's big, I don't know what this could be. I'm trying to see if there's any indications from, it's heavy, it doesn't smell of anything. I'm intrigued.
There you go.
I've left my letter opener out in the garage. I should probably start opening packages out there because the light is better. But let's get into this. Mandy, you've taped this really well. Good work on the taping.
Use the actual serrated edge.
Oh, yeah. Looking in the top, there's no clue. I know what it is now. This is Henry Cheese.
What the?
He sent me an email about this. I remember now. Hi Kev and Anna, as discussed, here's the coffee I don't need anymore. I love coffee. Please excuse the ones that are not in boxes as they were living on the stand. I've included the stand as I don't need it anymore. Take care. It's great to see Andy doing so well. Henry Cheese. Henry.
Why does he want
Thank
coffee?
you. I didn't ask why he doesn't want it. I didn't think to ask. So we have a whole bunch of loose Tassimo pods, which
In the
loads on.
in a WH Smith bag.
Yeah, WH Smith, I hope that was picked deliberately. So we've got Americano Grandes and Costa Cappuccinos and
Yeah.
the milk things in there. We have the stand. There you go, you can set up the stand. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of coffee, Henry. I've got all this coffee. So, decaf? Decaf?
That might look nice.
Lattes. Henry, I am interested in the story now. How do you accumulate this much coffee and then decide you don't want it? Do you buy in bulk? I've never had the tea out of Tassimo before because I've always assumed it was an unnecessary expense. Like £4 for 16 cups of tea is mad. I'm worried about letting Anna try that because if she likes it, I am not buying Tassimo tea for her. She can have tea bags. We've got some of the creamers. We have, that one's open. We have cappuccinos which are open and I've just thrown them over the floor. And some more of the Kenko Americanos. Henry, Dave, give me that. You can't have a coffee pod. Goodness me, he didn't open it luckily. Henry, thank you, that's awesome. Would you like a cup of coffee?
Yeah.
There you go, that one's open as well, you can put some of those on the stand. Hello?
Yeah.
You alright?
Yeah.
You had a good day?
Yeah.
What did you do at school today?
We got there on school.
What did you do?
Go to church.
I don't think you did.
Going to shut the door. Shut the door.
It was shut.
Oh,
You seem to be wearing shorts. Is it hot today?
the boy.
I see. So what's he done at school?
What? So subject-wise?
Well, what's he done? What's he done at school?
ICT, some geography, football, not sure what. It says football, art, on table maybe? I can't really
Table
work it
football.
out. Well, football, I don't know. Yes, but he did a few things saying has to come home in different shorts, which I believe are his, but I'm not 100%.
Has he had an accident then? No.
Yeah, it's not much. It's like he's just had a little bit of a poo come out.
Okay.
But he hasn't done that for weeks, shall we say.
We suspect, and it's one of the things we were talking about in the Child in Need meeting this morning, we suspect that this thing that has been referred to as anal discharge, I think we've talked about it before, it's actually where, because he doesn't want to have a poo at school, he's holding on, and then a little bit just sneaks out. Because when he's at home, he can obviously go to the toilet whenever he wants to. He can at school, he just doesn't like to. So we need to get him into the habit of using the toilet at school. It is really warm today though. He's not normally a shorts man, but shorts are definitely required today. I think I read online, it's the hottest day in April in the UK for 70 years today. 27 degrees, which future curve will probably translate into American for you. For those of you who don't do it the English way, you'll put that here somewhere.
Yeah, but
Just there, future Kev.
I can handle this if it's not sticky, because I haven't been sticky at all today.
It's because you've barely been outside, you've been in an air-conditioned car and dark rooms playing your new God of War game.
Yeah, that enough to turn off. But it is very good. It looks very pretty. There's been no cut scenes. There's been scenes, but it's all played out in the same area. It's very good, and I like Kratos.
Yeah, that's right. I'm on the trampoline. What of it? It's, one moment, it is 6:30 and it's still properly hot. Shorts. Haven't got any flip-flops though. Very sad about that fact. Apologies for the fact there hasn't been much in the way of video of what's been going on today. When we were telling you about the Child in Need meeting, that kind of got cut short by my brother arriving. I didn't want to film much when we were in there meeting the baby because she only came home from the hospital yesterday. She's still tiny, as you saw in the video that we cut. We did take a few photos while we were in there, so for those of you who don't follow Anna on Instagram, which you should, the link's down in the description. I can't remember what her Instagram is, Anna Lalujo I think it is, but here's some pictures. You'll meet her properly on Monday's vlog, because we're going to my dad's on Sunday. My brother and the baby will be there, so that'll be a job for Saturday. How have you, is the camera slowly slipping? I've got you wrapped around the pole of the slide so I can sit here on the trampoline and chat with you. But yeah, it's just been one of those days where we can't really show you too much of what's been going on. We couldn't take you into the child in need meeting with us. We didn't want to take the camera into their house and sort of invade those first couple of days when they've got their new baby in there, and the rest of the day has been a kind of a case of catching up on the work that I missed because we were out doing that. So I'm just going to finish things off, and this vlog will be however long it ends up being, I guess. So the child in need meeting, I think we covered most of it off before we were so rudely interrupted earlier. The general gist of the action points that we've got to take coming out of that are get that dentist appointment sorted sooner rather than later, so I'm going to give them a call tomorrow and try and get that set up. It's slightly easier said than done, because from what I remember they're only available on Wednesdays, and Wednesdays is the day that Anna goes to college, and obviously Andy's going to be in school as well. So because the college day on Wednesdays is for the GCSE science that she's doing this year, that she's going to be taking in like a month's time, it's really not ideal for her to be missing a day of college at the moment. So it might be that we just get an appointment set up for Andy, but maybe for half term. Or I've got a feeling in half term on the Wednesday, that's when he's at his respite care next. So we'll get him in eventually. I don't like taking him out of school for stuff like that, because it's not like just taking him out for an hour and taking him to the local dentist like it would be with Lucy or Amy. The dentist, because it's the autism specialist dentist, they're up in Grantham. By going to Grantham, we have to then take him to the church and to Asda and go through his normal Grantham routine. So by the time we've taken him out, driven him there, taken him to the dentist, done all the normal Grantham stuff and come back again, we've pretty much used most of a day, and there's no point taking him back to school or taking him in for half an hour before it all starts. So it's going to be a day off school when it happens. But that was one action point, and the only other action point was just carry on with trying to give him some of our food each day. He stuck his tongue inside a jacket potato for tea today and had a little, he actually had a piece of grated cheese. The whole thing went in his mouth. No gagging, no argument whatsoever. Didn't want a second piece though, but he did eat a complete piece of grated cheese, which is huge progress because he's not done anything like that before. So we're just going to keep pushing with that. We're going to start trying to give him the Ceravit, the multivitamin supplement, in the water that he drinks after he brushes his teeth in the evening. So we'll give that a try this evening and just keep offering that to him every night. School are going to start leaving a carton of milk out at lunchtime. He probably won't touch it, but it's going to be something that's there for him every day. He might get used to it, he might get involved in it. They agree with us, though. The dietitian was at this meeting today. She agrees with us that after the week that we've had with trying to get milk into him, we were right to just give up with the milk plan altogether in the end and go back to trying to give him some of our food. So we're definitely going to be carrying forward doing that. Other than that, I think that pretty much summarises the day. It's been another incredibly busy one on the hottest day for like at least 6 months, 9 months, hottest day since last summer, comfortably. I've been melting a little bit, and I need to buy some kind of sandals and some better shorts. I'm wearing the shorts that I bought to go running in last year, so obviously brand new untouched shorts, but I'm not really one for wearing sports shorts, and I can't find any of my more casual shorts that I had last summer. So that's going to be a job for realistically June, the next time we have a sunny day. But I'm going to leave things there on today's vlog. If you have enjoyed it, please make sure you leave a nice big thumbs up for us. Subscribe to the channel for more daily vlogs. Thank you very much for watching.